Welcome to the Wednesday night live stream. Let me just get a couple things set up here. We'll start. I like to have a second screen here, so put that over there. All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome to Wednesday. It's Wednesday night over here on the East Coast. It got cold again. It's cold. It's cold. That's why I'm wearing my hat. It's cold in my house. I like it cold in here. Hey, Sherry, Linda, Lena, Ellen, Kat, Stacy. How's everybody doing? What are we gonna talk about tonight? Are we gonna play a game? Are we gonna do trivia? I don't know. I posted my last vlog yesterday. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Go through some old story time when I was a kid. Show some old pictures and stuff like that. And it starts out with you got to go watch it. It starts out, we can talk about it because it's already up. But so, yeah, I woke up, I got up, and I was in the kitchen, actually, which does face the front, but there's a lot of trees in the way. And I saw somebody down there in front of my house, which it's like a dead end. So I was, for a second there, I thought it was like, the UPS or something like that. So then I looked out a little better, and there was a truck that had gone over the embankment. So I looked out my main big window, and I could see that a big Ford F-150 pickup was it went over a little embankment at the end of my driveway. There's like a drop off where the plow plows all the snow right off, like a little, it's not far down, but it's a little bit of a cliff. And the truck was towing a big trailer with snowmobile. And the truck went right over the edge. And then the guy was out there walking around there. So I was like, oh wow, what's going on? Then next thing I knew, there was a cop out there. And then AAA came. And they parked the truck up in my driveway, and then they ended up pulling it out of there. It looks like the passenger side window smashed, and the driver's side mirror was all smashed out of there. Nobody got hurt. The guy was okay. And then after a while, they ended up pulling it out of there, and then he backed down the road. And you can see all this if you go to my video and watch it. I started right out with that. I was gonna go down there. I was all ready to have my boots on to go down there, but by then, it looked like everybody was fine, and the cops were there, and there was no ambulance. Everything was good. So I just stayed up in my window, and I filmed a little bit of it, but then I was wondering, like, are these guys seeing me film it? And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. Like, I just thought it was just some random person that tried to turn around and wasn't able to make it. But I'm like, oh, what if that's my neighbor? And turned out it was my neighbor. So him and his, I'm assuming maybe his wife, his girlfriend, friend, I don't know. But they both came over, walked up my driveway, and came to the door, and I went out there and I talked to them, and they introduced themselves to me, and I was like, yeah, that. So apparently, I guess it was just a fluke thing. Like he pulled up to go turn around, and then when he put his foot off the brake to go in reverse, it just kept going forward, and it went off the little cliff there. And there was trees there. If the trees weren't there to stop it, it would have went all the way down, and maybe even into like the neighbors. But anyway, I have a theory of what might have happened, because I almost did it the other night too. So before that road, there's a there's another hill that I have to drive up, and there's no other way around it. It's the only road to go to get to where I am. And if there's even a little bit of snow on the road, it's hard to, at least for my car, to get up the hill. Like one night I was not able to make it up there. I had to keep backing up and going back up and down. And it wasn't even that much snow. It was just a little bit of snow, but my tires kept spinning out and I wasn't able to make it. And literally maybe 15 minutes later, I finally, got up there by going back up, down, trying to, get the momentum. But anyway, I was coming up the road a little bit after this video was filmed, and I put it in third gear, I think. So now normally, I don't look at the gears. I do it by feel, like, boom, boom, neutral, reverse, drive. So I put it in third to come all the way up the hill. And then by the time I got to my house, when I went to the turnaround, I went up to where the cliff was, and then I went to, put it in reverse. But when I put it in reverse, I normally, you put it up two more, neutral, reverse, 1, 2. But I was in third, so I went 1, 2, which puts me in neutral. And then when I went to put the gas on to go backwards, I started rolling forward, and I'm like, oh, I almost did the same thing. So I'm wondering if that's what he did. Anyway. Go check out the video. I even opened up a package, and I got a new house appliances that we brought in here and installed them. And then of course the dogs. The dogs are in pretty much all my videos. They're always here with me. You're watching on mute. You think I'm talking about Kool-Aid? Oh yeah. I don't know sign language, so I can't do that. No, I didn't hear anything. It just happened to be when I looked outside, that's when it was. Apparently he had gone snowmobiling, and then he went, I think it was a Sunday morning, he went snowmobiling. Yeah, Sunday morning. He went snowmobiling, and then he came back, and the way his driveway is, it's like he has to turn around to go, and I guess he's done it a few times. He turned around and gone up there, and then gone back into his driveway up there. But at least I got to meet the neighbor. I haven't met any other neighbors. There's an old guy that always walks his dogs down the road, and I was driving by once, and I put my window down. I said hi and everything, and he was like, yeah, to keep going or the dogs will get in the way. So I'm like, all right. So I've only met this couple here that is a neighbor right there. They're pretty young. They're way younger than me. But yeah, they seemed really nice. We exchanged numbers, and, seemed pretty cool. Winter is almost over. I hope so. It's still getting really cold, though. Like, it got a little bit warmer today. Some of the snow melted, but it's cold again right now. It's not freezing. It's 37. So for some of you, that's freezing, but yeah. And and I've also been now that I got more of, so I don't know if I said this last, I think I probably did. I got my my office down here is changed around. I moved things around, and it looks a lot better. I still have stuff to do, so you just can't see that yet. But the last few streams I've done, I was over on the other end of the room. Now I'm here, and I want to get this wall all set up here. But now that I got this set up here, I've been starting to stream again on Twitch. And last week I did it pretty much 4 or 5 nights in a row. So, yeah, if you guys go over to my Twitch account, the Vegan Zombie, without an E at the end, just an I at the end, the Vegan Zombie, you can follow me on Twitch, and I usually maybe Twitch a game for an hour or two if I have time to do it. So if you guys are interested in that, you can go check that out. I want to start doing that more, and also look into some other games. But right now I'm having fun with the new Shards of Delia, which is an EverQuest thing, if you know what that is. I look cold. I'm actually fine right now. I'm fine. It's nice. I'm not hot. I'm not sweating. So it's a little chilly in here, but I got my hoodie on and I got my hat on. Tom Petty says, "Hi everyone. I hear that the rumor if you don't hit the like button, someone will sneak animal products in your food. So make sure to like." I think I heard that rumor. Yeah. You don't want people to do that stuff. The weather in San Antonio is bipolar like your ex-wife. Is it going really really hot to really really cold? I would think that, normally Texas is always hot, but it's not, is it? It gets really cold. You know, when I was 19, I moved to Florida, and I remember I got in the car, put everything in like a little U-Haul container that was attached to the top of the car, and I was with two of my friends, and it was freezing cold here. It snowed. It was a snowy day, November 8th. No, it was about the 5th, November 5th, 1995. And we got in the car, really freezing day here in Syracuse area. And we put on some like shorts and a t-shirt, and we're like, we're going to Florida, right? So just because it's cold here, we'll turn the heat on in the car. By the time we get to Florida, we'll be all set to go. So we get in the car, we start driving, and about 25 minutes to a half hour away from home, I lived in another little town than I live right now. So by the time I got to a little bit further than where I am right now on the highway, my car broke down on the side of the road. And we're like, uh-oh, what do we do? I mean, nobody, in 1995, we don't have cell phones. What are we going to do? We're on the side of the road on the highway, snow, and my car breaks down. And we're like, uh-oh. I remember this, what was it? Was it like a Mustang or something? This guy drove by and he had like a radar thing. He had like the CB and everything, and he pulled over. And we got in his car, and he drove us back to the next turnoff, like little gas station convenience store. We called my friend's dad. He came over, picked us all up. We didn't go to Florida that day. We ended up going 3 days later on a plane. We ended up flying down there instead of driving. My car broke down. So I moved to Florida without any transportation or anything, but I ended up, getting a crappy bicycle. And then after a few paychecks at my new job, I bought a 280Z, an old 1980 car that was for sale across the street from me. And my roommate talked him down to like from 1,200 to 600. But my buddy was a mechanic. He's like, well, we're gonna need new brakes and all that. And they're like, yeah, we'll do it for 600. So I bought it. And I don't know. That was my story about getting breaking down there on a very cold day. Like, what did we do back then? Like, now you just get on the phone and you call AAA or you call somebody. We just had to sit there until somebody decided to stop and help us. We're like, hopefully a cop will drive by or something like that. A couple days ago it was in the 40s and now it's 78. Yeah, that's exactly how the weather is here too. Like, it literally goes from like -10 to 58. So, I mean, that's crazy. And then everything starts to melt. And then all the snow melts. It's all gone. There's like nothing. Even like the big snowbanks are just a little tiny bit at the end of the driveway. And then you're like, okay, spring's around the corner. And then boom, snowstorm. Next day, a foot of snow you're shoveling. As you'll see in my vlogs. I got a lot of that. I got more of that coming. Hey Gomez, nice seeing you. If you gotta go, you gotta go. You can always check out the stream later on, watch it back. You never go to Florida because I'm scared of Florida, man. Scared of Florida. I mean, it's like any other place, really. Oh, and that was, what was I was leading up to my story, and then I never even told the part of my story. So anyway, we get down to Florida. I was like getting into snowboarding before I moved to Florida. So, I bought a snowboard, the boots, the pants, the jacket, all that stuff. And then I decided that I was moving to Florida. So I sold it all. I sold it all to friends and, stuff I think I kept the jacket, but I sold the pants, the boots, the snowboard, everything. And I'm like, well, I don't need any of the stuff in Florida. So I sold it all. And then I got to Florida, and then around Christmas, maybe around February of 96. It was so cold. It didn't snow, but it could have snowed. It was in the 20s, and I was like, I feel like I'm back home. Like, this is, like, I'm freezing. I didn't have a jacket because I didn't bring a jacket with me. I'm just like, oh, Florida's hot all year long. And that was the lesson I learned, that just because it's Florida doesn't mean it doesn't get cold, because it does. And it did. But it never snowed when I was there. $29 the other night in North. I would expect that in North California. 70s is perfect. I like the upper 60s and low 70s, but anywhere above that, it starts to get too hot for me. I'm like, oh, it's just too hot. But I also don't like it when it's wicked cold out here. Give me the 60s, low 70s, perfect. Too many people making too many problems. It's not much love to go around. I think at the end of that video, Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan, and he was parched. He was a puppet. That's right. Phil Collins. You lived in Tallahassee, and it got pretty cold. You're scared of a homophobic governor here in Florida. Anyone hear about? I know nothing about that. I didn't know that he was. Is that a proven fact that he's homophobic? People can throw that term around a lot, but is that his real view, or I don't know. Talk to me in Celsius. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Right now it's 37 degrees. Let's find out how cold that is in Celsius. Alexa, 37 degrees is what in... What? Hold on. What is the temperature in Celsius? Let's see if she got all that.
Right now, it's 2 degrees Celsius.
She got it.
Tonight, expect a low of -4 degrees. Hope you've enjoyed your Wednesday.
Thanks. 2 degrees. 2 degrees Celsius for all you that do the Celsius. This must be boring, though. Like, who wants to talk? Do we really want to talk about the weather? I'll have to look into that because I didn't hear about that bill. I'll have to give it a read. I saw that same video. I don't think he ridiculed any children for wearing masks. I saw the video. He definitely didn't ridicule anyone. He just said you didn't have to wear it. He said you could wear it if you wanted. So let's not spread any. I don't want to spread stuff like that on my channel here. Only facts if we want to talk about anything. But let's talk about some fun things. Like, I don't know. Has anybody seen any new vegan products? I'm kind of out of the loop now that I haven't been going to Expo. And Expo is coming up in about a week. And I'm really sad that I'm going to miss it again. But I'm really hoping to get to the next one. And the next one's going to be Expo East, so it's going to be way closer to where I live than out in California. I actually just got a box of new products of something that will be in an upcoming video. I probably should post it before then because I'm so behind on the videos that I don't know. Maybe I'm posting them too far. Like I feel like I'm posting every 3 or 4 days, but I feel like that's not enough because I have so many videos that I've filmed that I just haven't got to yet. I mean, we're so behind. We just I just posted a video that was still in January, or maybe it was the beginning of February, and we're already in March. So, yeah. I'm worried about that. You just tried some new burgers. One is orange and the other is green. Just green? Where are they from? Unreal peanut butter cups. Those are good. I had some of those about a week ago. I do like the Justin's ones better. But only by like a little bit. Like just a little bit. And I think you get more in the Justin's than you get in the Unreal. And they're the same price. Orange and green burgers. I mean that kind of sounds good, right? I mean, I don't know. I'd try it if it's vegan. You're making a chocolate cake. What are you making a chocolate cake for? Soylent Green is pea. Yes, it is. Your bowl of carrots to Twitch. Yep. I don't know what the... Oh, I didn't press like spacebar or anything, and it's... I found another game, too, if you guys wanted to play a little bit of trivia. It was upstairs last week when we played, but I brought it down here. And I think it's part of Trivia Pursuit. It's just stuff you should know. I don't know if we want to try a couple of these cards while we're... Or... I don't know. I like to change it around. I like to change the rules and just read questions. Is this it? Okay, let's see this here. We can put all this back in there. You guys like... I know you guys like games. The burgers are by actual veggies. Did I mention that every time we do live streams, like you guys make me hungry? Must be because I didn't eat before I went live. And now you're making me hungry. We're talking about all this food. I know it was my fault. I asked about food. Science. Oh, these questions are so small. Look at that. I need to wear the reading glasses for these. All right, no making fun. We're going to put some reading glasses on, and I'll read some questions. So if you guys are ready, let's get a vote. Does everybody say yes or no? Do you guys want to play some trivia, or should we just talk about other stuff? Because I don't know. I want to ask you guys. If we get enough people that want to play, we'll play. If not, we can talk about whatever else. Actual orange, sweet potato. Okay, so we got a few yeses. So far, nobody said no. Okay, fine. All right. Wait a minute. You guys remember Acid Rain? I forgot all about it. Wait, this is science and tech. It looks like all of these are science and tech. So we're doing science, I guess. Okay, these are weird. We don't want to talk about taxidermy. Well, I'm just gonna read one because this is I don't know if I like these questions, but they're more. I don't know if they're really like for playing. I don't know. Did you know that our solar system is at the center of the universe? Just kidding. In fact, our solar system isn't even at the center of our home galaxy, the Milky Way. But we're not at the center of our galaxy. What is? Oh yeah, I knew this, but the answers are a supermassive black hole, a giant star, a star cluster, or nobody knows. A, B, C, or D. Maybe we should go back to the other questions. The 90s. Those were either like ridiculously hard or way too easy. They taste like veggie burgers, like veggies. I like the original Boca burger. Nobody knows. Nobody knows for sure. That's probably the real answer, but they're saying it's a supernova or supermassive black hole. So, supermassive black hole. That's what I've been taught for a very long time. It's a black hole at the center of our galaxy. Let's see what else we got. How do trees affect the weather? Trees naturally improve our climate in three major ways. Which of the following is not one of those ways? Lowering temperatures, reducing energy use, producing ozone, or filtering air pollutants? How do they know this? Terry, yes. Does anybody else say that? Ozone? Yeah, it's the ozone thing. They do not produce ozone. Wait, this is so weird. How haunted house attractions work. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I like these questions. They're just weirdly. I mean, it's more like, just if you wanted to read a book or something and learn stuff. But like, let's go on to some more fun trivia. Taboo. I don't even know what that is. We want to try more of the 90s? We can try a few of them. Some of these are ridiculously easy. It's like an insult to even ask them, I feel like. Okay, so we already did those ones. All right, we'll try a few of these. You know what I need to do is grab my actual... No, it's at my parents', the Trivia Pursuit game. All right, here we go. We have a happy birthday in here, Peter? Can we use a lifeline? Happy birthday, Peter. Okay, okay, here we go. We'll do TV. Let's see. Hopefully I didn't already do this one. Wait, I think I know that. Yep, that one. Which model and actor played C.J. Parker in Baywatch? Oh, I'm going to do this one. Yep, it was Pam Anderson. You guys got that one. Here's one. I used to love this show when I was a kid. Which show began with the theme tune "With a Little Help from My Friends" by Joe Cocker? The Wonder Years. Yes, wasn't that such a good show? I love that show. And around the same time, I used to watch Doogie Howser Wait, that would be... Oh, I think I know. Yep. According to his song, where was Mark Cohn, C-O-H-N, walking in 1991? Well, of course, he was walking. I mean, some of these are just too easy. I'm not even going to read them. They're too easy. Of course, he was walking in Memphis. Yes. I mean, you could just tell just by like where was he walking. Like that's like the main thing. If you guys are old enough. I mean, if you asked me who sang that song, I wouldn't have known it was Mark Cohn. But by the way they asked the question, of course he was walking in Memphis. Oh, how about this one? Founded by Pierre Omidyar, I don't know if I'm saying that right, probably not, in California, which Wicked website launched in 1995? Oh, that's when I was moving to Florida. Let's see if anybody knows that. Yeah, if you're just joining us, we're doing some trivia right now. You're stumped on this one? Not Napster was a few years later. You got nothing? Okay, so the answer is... Oh, wait, a couple more seconds. It's eBay. eBay. Can you please have entertainment? If you want entertainment, you got to go somewhere else. You got to go watch a movie. I hear Troy is good, or Gladiator. Are you not entertained? Yeah, so Russell Crowe will give you all the entertainment you need. We don't do that here. Okay, who said or sang it? Oh, I know this one. I think. Hold on. I got to look at the answer. Never rat on your friends and always keep your mouth shut. Who said that? Yep. I didn't know his last name, but I knew. eBay is your vice of choice. It was mine for a long time, too. I bought way too much Lord of the Rings stuff. Back in 2008 or 9. Peter, you got it. It's Goodfellas. It's Jimmy from Goodfellas. You got it. All right, here we go. I was totally just talking about this movie. I'm the dude, so that's what you call me. Who said it? Oh my God, I almost said this before we even brought the game out. Of talking about a totally different one, but who said I'm the dude? I'm the dude. Yeah, some of these are too easy. Jeff Bridges, technically that's correct. Big Lebowski. Oh, I don't know this one. Maybe you guys do. Does anybody know the name of the Border Terrier in There's Something About Mary? Oh, this one's easy too. I'm going to ask it next. Big Lebowski's good. I was just talking about it yesterday. You like the easy ones? All right, well, the next one's easy too. I don't know I didn't know the Border Terrier for Something About Mary. Good old Spuds MacKenzie, if you're old enough to remember that. Anyway, the dog's name was Puffy. I didn't know that. Okay. Everybody, this one's easy too. What was the highest grossing film of the 90s? E.T. would have been in the 80s. Yes. Mike, Linda, Titanic. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. There's your entertainment. Okay, we're moving on to TV. Oh, come on. Who was the awesome captain of the USS Voyager on Star Trek Voyager? Oh, yeah, I got it wrong. So I just said, oh, come on, and I got it. See, I'll admit if I get it wrong. And you guys won't even know. I could have just said I got it right. I was thinking of the other one. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Who was the awesome captain of the USS Voyager on Star Trek Voyager? So we're not talking about the Enterprise. We're not talking about... There we go. Someone got it right. It was Linda. Janeway. Captain Catherine Janeway. There we go. That's where Janeway. Okay. What was that? No. We'll go on to we'll go on to music, I guess. I don't know this one. Let's see. No, I didn't know that. Damn It is a single from which Blink 182 album? Oh, and then we'll have this one might be fun to do. Oh, that's what they... Okay. No clue. I've definitely heard of it, but if you asked me without looking, I probably wouldn't have got it either. You spaced. It's Damn It is... Which Blink 182 album was Damn It? Not Enema. All right, I'll give you the answer. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Dude Ranch. Okay. And then this next one. Okay, so here's how we got to do this one. Okay. Name all 5 members of the classic British band, the Spice Girls. But they don't want like sporty, pot. Like, what are their first name? I think I could only probably do 3 maybe. I didn't know that. Yeah. Once I say them, you want to... Yeah, because then you get the answer. You're like, oh my God, I knew it. Victoria's 1. Victoria Beckham. You don't have to say the whole name. If you can just do the first name. Okay, Mel. Posh, no idea. Mel B, Emma, Mel C. Yes. Victoria, and it'll be between all of you, and then Geraldine, Jerry. You guys got it. Yep, you guys did it. Mel B and Mel C. I thought there was only one Mel, but I guess not. What's that? No. Oh, this one, yeah. Which awesome That's subjective. Which awesome open source operating system was built by Linus Torvalds in 1991? I did know this too. Huh. We're looking for the open. Oh, there we go. Linux. Good one. Okay, who said this? Schwing. Oh, I think we did this one last week. Okay. There we go. Wayne's World. Wayne and Garth. Wayne and Garth. Okay, here's one. In Silence of the Lambs, what is the nickname given to the serial killer that Clarice is trying to track down? Same guy that played Austin Powers, but yeah. Buffalo Bill. Yep. Did I tell you the time I bumped into Buffalo Bill? Do you want to hear it? We'll do a little story time in between the... Okay, so nobody said they did want to hear it, but I'm assuming you do. So Ted Levine, who plays Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs, that famous scene with... what's the name of that song? Horses? Not Wild Horses, but... What is it? Something Horses. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I was an extra in New York City when I lived down there in late 2003, early 2004. And I actually have a video of what I'm about to tell you. So I was in the New York City... they were filming Monk. You guys know Monk? And it was the episode was Monk Takes Manhattan, and I was down there as an extra, and I actually brought it was a very cold day, and I brought my camcorder with me. So while there was downtime and stuff, I just started filming stuff. I didn't know that you weren't supposed to do that. Probably you shouldn't do that when they're filming a movie or a TV show. But I just started filming, and I still have all the film of them, the director directing Monk, and then so I'm standing over and we're in Times Square, by the way, and I'm standing over by the curb going in by the road, and this minivan pulls up, and I'm kind of like right there. I almost got hit by it, and then the guy that walks out, when he comes out, because the way I was standing, he kind of bumps into me, and I turn around and I look at him, and I was because I had never seen Monk at the time, so I didn't really know what it was about. And I'm looking at the guy, and I'm like, that guy looks wicked familiar. And he looked at me, and he kind of smiled, and he just put his hand on my shoulder, and then he just walked over to where they were directing. Because the guy that played Wild Bill from Silence of the Lambs, Ted Levine, he's also in Monk. And so he goes over there, and then I'm like, why does he look familiar? And I'm trying to place his face, because he looks a lot older there. And I'm like, but I heard him talk, too, and I'm like, that is a unique voice. And then I'm like, oh my God, that's Wild Bill from Silence of the Lambs. So that's how I bumped into Ted Levine. I also bumped into Monk because in the scene I did with him, he comes out of the store and bumps into me as I'm walking, and I'm like, hey buddy, watch where you're going. And they actually cut that scene, but I'm in another scene. So I made it into Monk. All right. Next question. All right, here we go. Okay, we'll go to this one's TV. Hey, maybe Mike will get this. Because I don't know. I've never heard of it. Which totally trippin' children's TV show set in Australia featured a family that lived in a lighthouse? I've never heard of that. Let's see if you guys know this one. I'm counting on you guys. I'm asking the audience. You walked into Casey Affleck in a set? What movie? Wait, did you get it? Was Round the Twist. Yes. Never heard of it. Round the Twist. Is it a good show? Or was it? Okay. On to the next. Okay, how about this? This one, initially watched by 36.5 million viewers, which American talk show host interviewed Michael Jackson in 1993? Manchester by the Sea. Okay. I think I watched it and didn't really pay attention, and then I was like, I don't want to go back and rewatch it. There we go. Oprah. Oprah is the correct answer. Everybody that said Oprah, you are correct. Was Johnny Carson around in 1993? I think it was David Letterman. Yeah. Because remember the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air sang Nightmare on My Street? And in that song, and I think that was in the early 90s, and I think in that song he said, "You turned off David Letterman, now you must die." Man, I wasn't even stick around to see who it was. I just ran downstairs and said so long, cuz got halfway down the street and stopped and thought, oh, I get it. I must be dreaming. You know, back Will Smith, DJ Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Okay. No rewatchability. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I vaguely remember what it was about. We're going to the next question here. Boys to Men. ABCD. Boys to Men sang the praises of which city in their debut 1991 single? What was it? It was... What city? Was it also Memphis? No. Nope. Okay. I didn't know that one. Philly, yep. The Motown. Oh, I did know it. Motown Philly's back again. Duh, I knew that. If I just thought about it a little bit more. Is that 90? Okay. How about this one? In 1995, the average American sent how many texts per month? Oh my God. That's about right. Do you guys remember text? If you made a text at the very beginning of text messaging, it would cost you like 10 cents per text. Maybe it was 5 cents, but it was you tried to keep it down. Like, don't text too much. And I even said, like, this isn't going to catch on. This is stupid. And now it's like, I'd rather text you than call you. Anyway, I'll just tell you the answer because it's just an incredibly low number. It's 0.4. 0.4 texts in 1995. And now it's probably like per month. Wow. I wouldn't even know. It's probably like 4,000 or something. I'm stuck. I am stuck. Look at that. Man, how long was I stuck for? I'm always stuck with these weird faces, right? Linux, yes. Yes, you are correct with Linux. All right, here we go. Next one. Oh, I remember this. Rest in peace, AOL. Who said this? Who said this, okay? Who said this? That'll do, pig. That'll do. If it's who I think it is, I think he's vegan. I'm pretty sure. I'm still frozen. Look at that. It just keeps freezing. Come on, stop freezing. Freezing. Okay, we're back. Yes, the farmer and pig. I think it was James Cromwell, right? He's vegan. He actually adopted Babe the pig. Frozen again, frozen. I gotta sing the Frozen song. Which one? Your heart is not open, so why? That one? Or let it go. Let it. Oh, come on. Look at all those different greens and blues and reds. My camera doesn't like me to be on live for too long. All right. James Cromwell. Go vegan. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? Who said that? Oh, I remember. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? I can't say it like he does though. There we go. Yep, Jules. Pulp Fiction. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? Yep. The Jules Winfield. That was a good movie. Movies. Okay, how about this one? Everyone knows the first and second rules about Fight Club. But how about the eighth and final rule? Can I sing? I don't even know what that is. Amagata Vida. I gotta keep looking over, make sure I'm not frozen again. Are you talking about Madonna? You had to do a movie film comparison for Fight Club and you can't remember. Well, the last rule of Fight Club is if this is your first night at Fight Club, you have to fight. How many people at that point were like, where's the back door? No. Okay, here we go. We'll do a couple more of these and then I'm gonna get going. All right, we'll do another TV one. Oh, how about this one? How about this one? We were just talking about this. Name the twin characters who featured in Beverly Hills. I think they meant who were featured. Who featured in Beverly Hills 90210. Who were the twins in 90210? Beverly Hills. Rear Window. That was a good movie. Brendan and Brenda. How about Brandon? Brandon and Brenda? The Olsen twins. Brandon and Brenda Walsh. And one thing we always picked apart, whenever they needed to sit down and talk about something at the Walsh's house, they'd all have a pint of ice cream. That meant that they needed to talk. You have the ice cream. Yeah, 90210 was one of my favorites too. Oh wait, I didn't know that. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, I guess maybe I did. You don't think about it though. Who sang Love and Marriage, the theme tune to Married with Children? Love and Marriage. Well, they got to have some twins in the show. Yep, you have the fast fingers. There you go, Mike. We got Frank Sinatra. I tried to get into Melrose Place, and I did watch it back in the day, but I didn't like it anywhere near as much as 90210 back in the day. We're talking about 1995, 96. All right, what's this? No. What animals were Ren and Stimpy? Do you guys remember Ren and Stimpy? Log. It's log, it's log. It's better than bad, it's wood. Better than bad, it's good. Rabbit. One of them is a dog, but they want you to be more specific. Not ferrets. Ren and Stimpy. Yep, there you go. Sherry got it exactly. A cat and a chihuahua. Technically a dog, but they wanted chihuahua. Cat and a dog. And then the last one we're gonna do. This one's super easy. So I'm just gonna leave this one. Okay, so name the missing word from this REM song title. Everybody blank. Everybody have fun tonight. It hurts. It hurts. That is the right answer. Everybody hurts sometimes. It's a good song, but my favorite song by them is Country Feedback. I like the sad ones. Okay, put that back in there. Is there anything else? Before we go, anybody care to ask any questions or say anything before we go on about our night? See you later, Holly. Thanks for joining us as always. High five. Wrong answers are always funny. Yeah. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know. I might have to go to the store and get something. Unless I want to cook up some tofu or something. Maybe tofu and rice. Tofu, rice, and veggies, peas, carrots. Oh yeah, Linda, thank you. If you guys want to go follow me over on Twitch, you can do that. If you guys have more fun hanging out on live streams, I just chill and play games, and we have a live going. So if you guys want to just come and chill, if you're bored or whatever, feel free to do that. Talk about whatever. Oh, you put the peanut butter 22-day nutrition in your smoothie. How was it? That's like my second favorite one. I think the vanilla is my favorite. The peanut butter is my second. It's really good. Did you like it? The Three Best Friends. You know, I just used my last scoop of the vanilla mix of 22 days, and the only thing I still have a bag of strawberry. Yeah, it's wicked good. I love it. Sometimes I'll throw in some cacao powder, make it a little bit chocolatey. So good. And I love that there's only a few ingredients in it. It's pretty clean. It's a pretty clean protein. You only buy the strawberry one? Strawberry is really good too. And I don't normally like the strawberry, but I love this one. Peanut butter goes in it anyway, but this is like a peanut butter flavor. Oh, I know why you probably said that, because I'm wearing the shirt, right? I'm wearing the hoodie. I'm like, oh, we can talk about 22 days nutrition. That's fine with me. I used to see them guys at every single expo. It's been a while since I've seen them. What are my pups up to? I don't know if you can hear them, but one of them's right next to me chewing on his Kong toy. Can you hear that? The other one's probably upstairs on the couch. Nice cream. I like if you make your smoothies nice and thick, you can have like almost like a smooth soft serve ice cream there. Super good. Hear me try a Scottish accent on Twitch. I think I almost got it one time, but that was a while ago. Every time I try it, it's more like some delusional, crazy Irish guy or something. I'll have to look into finding more trivia questions, but I still have the horror trivia. I have a whole pack of questions there that we didn't get through, so maybe we could do that next week if you guys are into it. I know some of you guys don't watch horror movies, but I like those ones. They're fun.